Well, hello, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, here on Buto Plays Whatever. Oh, there we go. There's some EXP. In our previous episode, we were doing some sailing on around, and we were heading towards Neketaka in order to purchase a new flag in order to infiltrate Fort Deadlight. Now, we're going to have to achieve it by getting into the black markets and figuring it out and having to purchase this, or by probably doing some sort of task. But along the way, we got diverted by a lot of things. A couple different places we just kind of came up upon, and we came upon this one land right here, where there was a bunch of things for us to go around discovering and searching, and we ended up finding, just a whole tribe of, lizard people. We slayed them all, and rescued one, and that person became part of our ship, and became our cook, believe it or not. It does not speak any form of language that we know, but it's a cook, and that is actually pretty much positive. But today, we're going to continue on our voyage to Neketaka, and hopefully reach it there, without any interference from too many islands and gods, which gods interrupted us last time as well, which was kind of an interesting thing. Now, Oathbinder's Sanctum. Oh. Don't tell me those things. So, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you snuggled on down? Did you pet your cat? Did you put the dog on out? Because it's time to get our game on here, people. Now, we did come across this other little island. I can't help exploring these things, man. I mean, it's so amazing, and I just have to do it, man. It's like, we are adventurers. I mean, we lose a little bit of money, whatever, but I mean, collecting the water, get the water supply up, an old battleground. I mean, we gotta explore, man. We're gonna search this location. The recent battle spreads probably the bodies of the routed force still lie there where they fell, though you must have been picked clean by scavenging beasts. We'll start search anyway. 3 hours passed. Some Nui shells. Keep searching. Find nothing of value. Keep searching. A quarterstaff, and end the dialogue. So that goes it for that. And, well, is there anything else on this island? It's making me go all the way around. Doesn't look like it. Okay. But yeah, that's the only downfall is we lose the wages, and then of course we lose the water and supplies and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and check out this Oathbinder's Sanctum. See what the heck that's about. What's up with this? After hours spent wandering through the desert, you stumble into a lush oasis nestled against the base of a massive pyramid. You search for an entrance and finally spy one at the very top of a long staircase. Ascend the pyramid. It's a tough climb, but that doesn't stop you. Drenched in sweat, you finally enter the welcome shade of the room at the top of the pyramid. Ooh, things, huh? Safe for use. The base area affect many spells. Okay. What? We have custom settings. Everybody, how the heck did this guy get back in the front, man? This guy's my front cursor. I don't mind having 2 guys in the front. Let's go ahead and put him over there and have the pig on the side. Yes. Is that not how you guys gonna roll? Okay, finally. Okay, so anything for me to collect right here. There is the shrine, blessed incense. I bet I'll take it. And movie shells. Check this out. The eyes of the statue seem to follow you wherever you walk. Okay. That's a bit eerie. Oh, stairs. What is the top of a pyramid? I guess we have to go down in order to see what's in it. What will we discover? Well, there seems to be something going.
Nice that they got a whole room where their skeletons can relax.
The translucent visions of an Orlin glows before you. As you approach, it shimmers. You're swallowed by the tide of bewilderment. Reach for the soul. As your mind strains towards the confused soul, the presence of other spirits begin to prick at your edge of awareness. You sense their rage is directed not only at the bright soul, but at your intrusion. A rush of grisly images flashes before you, sadistic murders, violent torture, and worse. A din of spiteful whispers assault your mind as they depraved souls relieve their gruesome crimes. They take glee in the terror of their victims. The confusion of the bright soul lessens, emboldened by your presence. It shines with a steady azure glow. The whispering souls retreat to the shadows. Your mind clears. You extend your perceptions to the bright soul, and it reaches out to you in turn. The worlds slip away. You wake with a start, unable to breathe. Someone covers your mouth with their hand. Their grip's so tight you can taste the salt of their sweat. You're hauled from your bed by three dark figures. They drag you screaming down the staircase and toss you into the road. Spirit, you stumble to your feet, only to be painfully thrown back down. Taut ropes bite into your flesh and your wrist. Murderer accuses one, betrayer shouts another. Your neighbors watch from windows, mouths agape. None of them come to help. They turn away as you scream their names. You feel a jolt on the back of your head and darkness envelops you. When you come to, your knees ache against cold sandstone. You betrayed nothing, killed no one. Confusion and pain swirl in each panicked plea. Hardened eyes stare back at you through its slits in an expressionless mask. You find no reprieve in them. Words are spoken but lost within the rhythmic pounding in your head. This can't be happening. The masked figure demands justice. A sword swings, and you feel the hot bite of steel against your neck. Oblivion rolls over you like a tide. Abruptly, you find yourself back in the ruin. The confused spirit pleads to you without words, its shimmering glow almost childlike. You were executed for a crime you didn't commit. It wasn't your fault. We all die. At least it was quick. I'll avenge you. Tell me where I can find your murderers. Come on, it's time to leave. We'll go with one. We'll just reassure it because it might be crazy. The soul flickers briefly. You feel it losing its grip on this place as it attaches itself to you. Its glowing extinguished. The chamber is plunged into darkness. Jealous whispers return with renewed malice. The guilt of the damned bears down upon you, an unholy chill that sinks deep into your bones, your very marrow running cold as ice. Unnatural shadows dance in the darkness around you.
Foes ahead. Right. Sneaky bastard.
Bastards. Let's get out of here. And then everybody target this. And I'm going to do what I got to do. Which is, of course, this. Now, what is up this? It's Veil Touched. Doesn't have great armor. Defenses are pretty stout, though. So let's go ahead and take care of this guy. Another confused shadow. Let's go ahead and we'll stagger this. Hobbled it. Not too shabby. Everybody's applying their effects. Man, this guy... dead.
I'm on it. There's a truth.
Okay, another dude. He took a bit of damage, but not too bad. But we still have some...
Better run! Lava will be on sick. Me too.
Concentration aware, dazed is gone. So dazed does for half a second.
Leave it to me. Ready when you are. Can do.
It kind of sucks, man. I can't see anything. Regent. Some Spire Sponge.
Found it.
Oh. What's this? A garnet. Interesting. Cool. Potion of Spirit. I got stuck there for half a second. Oh, that just leads up. Okay. I did a little sneaky action here. Looks like we'd have to light these. It's not giving me an option to do so, but... Can I grab the lag? No? The door is stuck fast. Yeah, I imagine it has to do something with these. This guy's offering out his hand. The small shrine has been dusted and polished to a shine. Oh, okay, that's not creepy. It's not creepy at all. So that was the only thing in there. Did I miss something? I must have missed something. It seems to be lit again, though. Somewhat. So that is there. Anything else in here? We searched him. Okay, there's another body. Some silver. We searched that one. Okay, we took whatever it was. Okay. Alright, is it... No, everybody's just kind of dead. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't seem to be any way to light those things. I mean, it didn't give me an option. Like, sometimes it's giving me an option on other things. Okay, let's head back to port. Heal up my boy. And we'll keep sailing up north. Oh, there's a bunch of ships. Oh, it's on to me. Someone wants some. Yep. First ship fight. I knew it was going to happen. Like, it's such an eventuality. Okay. Shieldster Dahlia points to a dark spot on the distant horizon. Captain, a vessel approaches. Crooksburg Captain, a Dahau. He's got 10 whatever stabby things. Inner resources. Wow, they are loaded freaking down. Hull health. Sail health. Molly assortment mercenaries, miscreants, and neo-doers who are 7. So they only got 7 staff. Okay, you squint on the horizon and see unfamiliar colors snapping in the breeze. Close to board, retreat, let them be. The vessel keeps its distance, skulking about your periphery like a feral cat outside a slaughterhouse. It makes no attempt to hail you. I mean, we seem to be kind of outgunned. Just a little bit. I mean, we got more people, for sure, right? But we definitely don't have the ammo, and I have no idea. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Enter combat? Give no quarter. Charge. Close to board. Easy prey. We might be able to just retreat, let them be. I'd like to upgrade the ship before we start really encountering these kind of things. Let's see. Let them be. You order your crew to flee with all possible haste. The enemy vessel recedes behind you until finally it disappears on the horizon. Okay. We gotta pick and choose our things here, man. Oh, okay. Here's another island. Man, these things are just all over the place. In fact, we got to go around it anyway. How are we in resources? We're doing pretty good on resources, believe it or not. Now can't port here. Wish we can get into deeper water. Make sailing a little bit better. Oh, there's Neketaka right there. Neketaka, where we want to be. Seeing if we can get a pirate's thing. So we can go infiltrate the fort. Don't you give me that kind of sort. Okay. And it's funny, I really haven't found any better armor or weapons or anything. It's kind of been iffy. It's like I'm assuming I will find some eventually, which would be rather pleasant, but I mean, we're just kind of dealing with like base stuff right now, which honestly is not something I enjoy. I'd rather much have better gear at this point. I mean, if I'm going to have to start buying it, that would kind of suck, but if that's the way this game operates, I guess that's the way I'm going to have to roll with it. One blessing gained. Reached Neketaka. Achievement unlocked. Achievements! Neketaka Deep Spring 2823. Phone Prima. It's a big old town, man. Alright, there's our Squirrely group? Squirrely. We're Squirrely. Come along, bird. Don't get left behind. Oh. It's the local meet and greet group. As you walk down the dock, your approach is noted by a cadre of heavily armored Amua. Their leader briskly leads them to intercept you. The harbor master looms over you, not deigning to stoop or lower her gaze to your level. Of course not. I'm a dwarf. Is that a dwarf joke? It's a freaking dwarf joke. I don't take kindly to such things.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat?
The Oamura, I don't know how you pronounce that, cranes her thick neck to look along the hull of your ship. Her expression conveys equal portions of incredulity and pity.
Why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from Deerwood?
Are you a farmer?
Well, yeah, he is.
Yeah, but you can't just assume. We got rabble-rousers, too.
True that. As her attention returns to you, the Amua's mood becomes more formal.
I'm the harbor master, Kauha. I must ask your reason for docking in Neketaka.
Okay. Reason for Neketaka. I'm following a giant made of Adra, and if you see someone in the palace about it, Bareth has tasked me with finding Eothos. So I cross the Deadfire now. Do I really need a reason? Carrying the finest hay in Direwood, bales of it, so many bales. And I must tell you to go F yourself out of my way. They don't really... I mean, do I really need a reason?
Yes, you do. You can't dock a ship in the harbor and have your run of Queen's Berth without giving me a good reason for docking here.
I don't know about that. I mean, if I give you money, I should be allowed to dock. The women and men behind the harbor set their jaws and straighten their backs at the leader's words. Deep within you, you feel an uncomfortable roiling. You can't be certain if the sensation is physical or spiritual, but it immediately induces nausea and fills your ears with the sound of blood rushing through your head. Cutting through the din, you hear a familiar woman's voice speak. Each word comes slowly, falling with what sounds like the chiming of a small bell.
Show them.
Oh.
Show them what you are.
It is really important that I go to the palace. I need to learn where I can find luminous Adra. I'm a watcher and the herald of Barath. The whole Deadfire is in danger. Please let me pass. I'm a watcher and the herald of Barath. Concentrate on folding the edge of the in-between. Oh. I guess that would be it. Well, I don't even know what that means. But that sounds cool. Let's do that. You close your eyes and turn your mind inward, blocking out the sounds of the harbor and the menacing packs of guards. Soon all you can hear is the rushing of blood in your head and a muffled chime ringing somewhere far away.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
Okay.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
The roar in your head begins to abate. The ringing of the chime becomes clear, rhythmic. 2 successive peals followed by a brief respite. You realize the chime is ringing in tandem with your heartbeat. You open your eyes. The harbor master is gesturing wildly, presumably to get your attention, and yelling in your face, but you hear no words, only the ringing of the chime as your heart rate slows, and slows, and slows, and slows.
now.
And dialogue. Oh, what in the world?
What is this?
Oh, it's all my spirits.
Run for it!
Yeah, that'll freak you the hell on out.
So much for discretion.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. We got a lot of experience for that, though. Why didn't my boy heal? He needs to eat. You need to eat, bro. Do you not
What do
have
you need?
food? You have food. You have this white... Oh, that's drugs. I guess you could take drugs if you felt like it.
Of course.
Okay. Well, they backed off. Very nice. Let's take a look around the city at various places. A shipwright. Osa's a famous fish. Ribeiro's fine fashion. Valera's state. A back alley. Dockside arms and arbor. Ooh, I would like to go there, see what kind of arms and stuff. Bardito. Okay, so where is Trading Company headquarters? Peddler's Canal. Road south. The Wild Mare. Lumis Audra Mill. Road east. Sansa's Map Emporium. Interesting. So this place has got a bunch of stuff up on it. Very cool. Now if I go to the world map... Oh my god, this place is freaking humongous. And these are all locked. I can't even go there. The Brass Citadel, the Secret Stair, the Gullet, Hariki's Overlook, and Serpent's Crown. And we are in the Queen's Berth. Interesting. So can I supply right from here? Oh, we can buy a freaking new ship? It's so much money. Oh god, and awesome sails and everything, and a bone frame hull. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I want it. It sounds cool. Worm tongue. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Look at this freaking cannon. Oh, it takes so long to reload though. Alright. So, as far as thingies are concerned, what kind of food you got? Oh, they got some. Oh, nope, no, cancel that. What is this? So that's what gives everybody amazingness. Okay. I mean, we got plenty of water, but, I mean... Dang, man, look at these. Look at these things, man. 6 turns to reload. I mean, this is what we're running with, which is 3 turns. I mean, 4 to 7 damage. It's poopy. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, these things take so much longer to... Agent hull treatment. Warship reinforcements. Combat speed, 15 hull health. Okay, so I see. So there's give and takes with everything. Steel helms, +5 combat speed. Captain's quarters. What is this? Upgrades the captain's more luxurious. Interesting. Okay. Before I get all crazy, before I get insane, let's go ahead. Let's start exploring. I mean, there's nothing else we're gonna do. I think the back alley is probably the place I need to go, though. Yeah, I'll take that. If it's free, it's mine. Okay, so this is as far as I can go over here. Or can I go cross the right there? I can't. Okay, so let's go ahead and explore the back alley. We'll travel as a group. I think, actually, I could probably separate us. I mean, it would take some major multitasking, but it probably would make it a lot easier to go around the city. But traveling as a group seems a little bit safer. I mean, we just got jumped almost on the freaking...
And now Port Marche is behind us.
How do you know? All my clothing stinks of seawater. When your companion wants to talk to initiate conversation with the companion, select on them and then click the blank on the ability bar. So...
I wish you'd maintained my story in front of Vanessa and the others.
He looks at you reproachfully, his eyes and mouth tight with disapproval.
I didn't enjoy deceiving them, but it seemed simpler than the alternative.
Dude, you're bringing this up now? That was like 3 weeks ago, man. Ugh. Leading key, absolutely. Keeping up a lie is never simple. You should know better than that. Anyway, alone and lonelier. You seem to care for them, but they didn't really know you. Doesn't matter. It's not like you're going to see them again. I mean, that's honestly what I want to say, and I am going to say it. I suppose not, but I consider them friends.
But I considered them friends. Surely that counts for something.
And I thought we were friends. Yeah, that's right.
You stood with me through more than anyone I've ever known.
He clasped his hands together, working his fingers through a tight knot.
But a lot has happened over the last 5 years.
So tell me.
At your suggestion, I took up Theos's mantle after we parted company.
Eater tugs at his beard, a sour look on his face. Pro-leading key.
I wanted to use the leaden key to improve the lives of Kith. So for 5 years I've been tracking down leaden key circles, searching for the places where they operate in secret.
Okay.
Hoping they can be reformed.
And how's that been going? You doing the right thing to forget it? Maybe start with something small like overhauling those masks to make sure they can never again commit an atrocity like Waiden's legacy. I have no idea what that is. You're wasting your time. Wait, what have you been doing? That doesn't sound like a good idea. And how has that been going?
The task has been more difficult than I anticipated.
How so?
I don't think I fully understood the weight of the decisions I would have to make. Or the burden of living with them.
Okay.
It was much easier when I only had to follow someone else's lead. My father's, Theos's, yours.
He glances at me at the corner of his eye. Easy, sure, I led you right in the prison of the gods. We all have to stand on our own eventually. You had a sense of purpose when you began this. Don't lose it. Is there any way I can help? Boom!
I haven't.
Strokes his braided beard beneath a quiet smirk.
After we defeated Theos, I thought the hard part of changing the leaden key would be tracking down its members and operations.
But...
Perhaps this would be easier with an example.
Okay.
I went to a village in Old Revelia, a run-down backwater of a place. Centuries ago, the leaden key had intervened to end some heretical cult.
Okay.
The details were lost, but what had endured was a practice of ritual bloodletting. A gruesome, pointless tradition.
Mm-hmm.
You got an eye for charming little towns, I'll say that much.
And a kid, right?
At every full moon, the villagers would feed the soil with their blood. No one, young or old, sick or hale, was exempt.
And what'd you do? They must have had some purpose in mind. You helped them, right? There are too many idiots in the world anyway. There are worse things than a little bloodletting. What'd you do?
I thought new leadership might guide them away from this practice.
Oh, you're a freaking idiot, bro.
So I adjusted some of the deeds pertaining to the ownership of their land.
Oh, okay.
It just so happened that a nearby Contessa, a rather prosperous one, had a claim on the village, and the fertile fields around it.
Clever.
I thought so, at first.
Okay.
The Contessa annexed the village, as I planned. But she did nothing about the bloodletting ritual. And while it continued, she taxed the villagers to pay for the plantation she was building, and conscripted half of them to defend it.
Hmm. We're gonna go 3.
I had to do something, didn't I?
He turns to you with wide, anguished eyes. He pauses again, untwisting the sash at his lap.
I keep wondering what I might have done differently, or how I could have known better.
With a look at the ritual in time, perhaps they will have changed down the round. The contestant can't choose to praise any of those people. She's to blame here, not you. I like that.
I suppose so.
Put the blame on somebody else and ease his mind.
Thank you. It's a relief to share this burden. You've given me a lot to think about.
Okay, we'll talk more later. We got exploring to do, bro.
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a moment,
Jesus.
I'll be aiming to thank you for bringing me aboard.
Okay.
You run a tight shop, and you ain't no terrible person either. It'd be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
I'm glad you're with me,
I've
bro.
a gift for you. This trinket be from one of the first ships I hunted. Malnage would have snatched it had I not found the perfect hiding spot.
So, where did you hide
I
it?
know right to tell you that. You mightn't want it no more.
Oh, God, that's hilarious.
Just a jest, Cap. Nay, I tucked it away in my beard. Didn't wear braids back then, so my hair caught about everything from feathers to fish bones.
Okay.
Malnar shook me down for plunder after each raid. I figured out she wouldn't go nowhere near my beard. Said my face were like a saw rip fetish.
Thanks for the gift,
You'd
man.
be entirely welcome. Now, if you'll pardon me, I've round about reached my limit for sentiment.
You've gained Cypher's Shackle. +1 Constitution. Shadow Chain's resistance to dexterity afflictions. Oh. Seems pretty cool. Okay. Are we done talking now? Okay, everybody's cool? Everybody's cool. So what the heck is this? Where's this go? Oh, this goes on my neck. Is that better than what I have? +1 perception ability activates when near death. Grants darkest before dawn. No. But you can wear it yourself. How about that? Everybody's happy? We're all happy. Okay.
Not a bad bit of tackle, Cap.
Ready when you are. Can do.
Alright. Let's be on our ways again. Let's head to this back alley. No, I'm not interested in your wares, lady. I'm interested in this back alley. Oh, and I shot past it like a moron. You must have sailed far to come here. Yeah, not for your wares, girl. Come to do some back alley dealings. No? So who's got the hubbub? That's gotta be this lady. Want to join the performers? Do you? No, not really.
That's close enough.
As it reaches for a dagger tucked into her back pocket. Her cheeks are shallow, and she licks the edges of her dried lips. Even if she had eaten this week, you doubt she'd be in the fighting shape. I'm not gonna give her an egg. Wait. No, let's give her an egg. Here, have an egg.
Agrasima.
She takes the egg in both hands and gently nestles it into a pouch.
That'll staunch my pains for an evening at least.
What's a kid like you do in the streets of Neketaka?
Nasenale. I've
Right.
never had a roof over my head longer than an evening.
She cocks an eyebrow at you.
I guess cutting me loose was cheaper on my parents than a passage back to the Republics. Or a few bites of bitter squash.
Okay. Peace out, kid.
Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper.
Okay. Well, what do you got
Lots
first?
to see. Take your time.
Oh, wow. You got some wares here, huh? Oh, yeah. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Super amounts of money, though. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to be freaking balling to come up in here, man. Do you have at least a better crossbow for me, man? No, you just got straight iron. I don't see any type of weapons. Okay.
Welcome back. Looking for anything
Selection's
specific?
fine, but I'm looking for even better equipment.
I assure you that everything I sell is well crafted.
Her smile wavers.
But I will admit I'm not quite the weaponsmith that Marihi is, nor do I possess Uto's expertise with firearms.
Okay.
Marihi you can find in Pariki's Overlook, the district to the north. Uto has a shop in the Brass Citadel, in the eastern part of Neketaka.
Okay. So, let me look at my map. So is this it for the back alley dockside arms? Okay, so that's her. So this is the back alley. I'm just not finding. Can I talk to the street magician? Enjoying the show? Yeah, kind of, bro. I'm looking for.
Please, sir. A coin.
I'll give her a copper.
Hey, thanks.
Could have grabbed it. Man. Please no interruptions. Didn't expect agents to be so lively. Alright, well I might have to do some searching, man. To figure out this underbelly. No lockpicks apart. Is there somebody in the room? There's a dog. You've gained an Ixnopia I was put in your stash. We took the dog? Oh, that's hilarious. Can I pick this lock? Nobody's here.
I'll have this open as promised.
Yeah. Nobody's here. We take it all. Alright, got my coins back. Anything else? There's this. What's this? I get some stuff. Anything else for me to steal? There you go. Empty these cupboards. Empty it all, man. Because we'll probably just go... I'll probably end up doing a lot of selling off screen. Okay. Since that's not leading us to anywhere... Okay, I have expected a guard to come on out. Let's take a look at our journal. 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 There we go. Okay, reach Kaga place in the Serpent's Crown district. You have no task. In the Serpent's Crown district, these are strong players. So how do we get to the Serpent's Crowns district? That's way up north, right? Road north. Let's see if we can even get there.
I've already dislodged one trespasser from my head. I've no interest in another.
Sorry, lad. Thought that chip on your shoulder were for all to see.
Do you ever have a thought and just decide to keep it to yourself?
More'n you know, my dear innate. More'n you know.
Okay. Yeah, nice little place for lockpicks. So this is not how we get there? I guess not. I mean, there's a street and everything. What is this? Bottles litter the cobblestone street. The air is thick with reek of dog scat. That's not what I was hoping. What's in here still? Okay, we didn't take nothing. No harm done. Now there's nothing. I can't. Nothing for me to do up here. Hmm. What are we to do? Okay. You're of no help. You're no help either. I did. Oh. Well, you're no help either. What the heck? Why would you even say that? Are you derived on that? Okay. Let's just start walking around in people's houses. I don't know what the hell else to do. Must be a big house. Has a really big loading time. A lodger? Believe it or not, the bunks here are actually far more comfortable than the tavern. What's up with you, buddy?
We're full up, I'm afraid. If you're looking for lodging, you'll have to hope there's room at the tavern.
Okay. How's business?
Well, as they say, business can always be better, yes? I'm sure I needn't bore you with the details.
Who's in charge
You'll
here?
find Otello Valera upstairs in his study.
You aren't
We
rooms?
do indeed. Forgive me if I mistook you for a tenant. There are quarters set aside upstairs. Passers-by with a bit of extra coin will find a welcome cot and a meal. This is a temporary measure, of course.
I don't need to continue that. Okay, so there's a dude upstairs. I mean, all he's doing is looking for a bit of information.
Got some.
I discovered something. What did I discover? Oh, there's a book. Scroll of crackling bolt. Okay. I mean, we'll take it. What do you know? No sneaking treats. Dude, I don't care about your freaking treats. I just want information. And it wasn't in the back alley, which would have been my place. Oh, I don't get paid enough to chit-chat. Apparently nobody gets paid enough to chit-chat. Are they even being paid? Lodger. Spellwright. Valera Guard. Lodger. Who are you? That'd be stealing. All this is stealing. So where is the... Okay, so this is the bunkhouse they're referring to. I'm looking for the owner of this place. Is that you, buddy?
Ah, a new face in the Valera halls.
This looks pretty shabby. Buto at your service.
Courtly manners are welcome here.
He inclines his head.
My time is not inexhaustible, but I am willing to spare it.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
What does your family do for the Valian Trading Company?
Valera ships escort goods and merchants from island to island across Deadfire. The Principe dogs show us their stern whenever they spot Valera colors on the horizon.
Leave it to a swabby from the Republics to think a pirate showing them their rear be a compliment.
Orlando chuckles at his own joke. Okay.
A new face to the Valera halls. And aren't we all so excited to see you?
Okay.
I always make time for chatter. Say what you will.
What brings you here, bub?
Is drama an acceptable answer?
Sure.
I make sure the wine cellar is stocked, and that sons and daughters alike know how to carry a blade.
Okay. And you? You're just a guard. You're meaningless. I would love to pick it. Love to pick your freaking thing, man. But I can't right now. Okay. Absolutely fruitless. Fruitless is as fruitless does. Now, let's go ahead and exit this building. Can we take the dog? No, can't take the dog. Can't take that one. That'd be much cooler than the poodle that we hijacked. I mean, we stole a poodle. That's pretty ruthless. Oh, man. Okay. You. Let's chit-chat.
Not to be telling you your business, Cap, but if we don't set sail for Deadlight, Benworth will finish his repairs at Paul Anchor.
Dude, I thought we were gonna have... I thought we were gonna get a flag over here. Wasn't that the whole point?
Deadlight's a tough coconut to crack. But if not cracking, what are nuts for?
We could sneak in our way.
Might be there's a way to sneak inside. Bet we can find a shady spot to tie up a skiff under the veil of night. Then up the walls and over. Quick as you please.
Oh.
Sussing out a place to land without being spotted ourselves will require Helia's own eyes. Or a spyglass. You've got a spyglass, I hope?
I don't.
Oh, then let me recommend you remedy yourself there, Captain. A good spyglass, be like a good lover. Shows you the bits you'd have missed otherwise.
You don't have one?
Sure, used to. Then I made the mistake of lending it to Ferrante. Apparently forgot it weren't his. Showed him the S I carved into it, and he turned around and told me it stood for spyglass. There's an important lesson to be learned there. You take something to see, you hold grip on it real tight.
Let's discuss another plan.
Deadlight's a tough coconut to crack. But if not cracking, what are nuts for?
I think this falls for
Smart
clever
play
approach.
for crashing any party involves scavenging yourself up an invite, and then dressing to impress.
Okay, so
Aye, Captain, from stem to stern.
yes.
Looking the part in this case means hoisting colours identifying us as Principe. Don't have to tell you how dangerous such a bit of fabric can be if the wrong person catches you flying it. Well, Principe captains don't just give up their flags for a few coins. Neketaka's black market. If there be a Principe flag for sale, it'll be there. Mark it up and relocates every so often to avoid the Royal Guard. We'll just have to find wherever it currently be anchored. Aye, Captain. Looking forward to watching you work.
Okay, so it has to be here. Right? Okay, let's take a look at the map. Map Emporium. Peddler's Canal. So what is south of here? Okay, so we're... How the heck are we way up here all of a sudden? We're in the Queen's Berth. Luminous Audra Mill. Let's head down to the canal. Hey. Right. Can I get down to the canal?
The Hazanui is at the palace, blaming the Valiants for attacking one of their ports.
Well, did they?
Of course not. But the Queen must calm them down before they go to war over it.
It's like, this is the right place. The Wild Mare. You know what? If it ain't in a bar, then I don't know where.
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken?
Hey, what's up with you? No sooner do I approach the valiant woman than she squints and turns up her nose, regarding you with thinly veiled distaste.
I only deal with serious clients. Now shoo.
I'm a serious client.
A serious brute. I can see this from here. Madiko. But it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the Wild Mare. When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten.
You give out bounties, I could take some work off your hands. Accepting work.
You, a nameless face of the streets?
She thumbs her chin and gives you a thorough looking over.
I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential.
Okay.
We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships.
I'll take it.
Gelarte! Biakara sails her voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast.
Or I gotta have some questions.
Questions? Ask your questions, Aimiko.
Why aren't they accepting work?
But I blame Luminous Adra. Our privateers are busy escorting shipments out of the Deadfire. Everyone is rich, no one is hungry. Where are the Casitas willing to sink their enemies for a bag of fires, huh? Drunk on success.
Okay. So, we are almost... I mean, it says Peddler's Canal. Is that a thing? I mean, these guards wouldn't have any idea. Nothing here. Let's head over to the bar. What's up with you, lady? Your animal's well behaved. Yeah, it's a bird. Are you talking about my boar? If that's the case, then yes. Bacon is very well behaved. What's up with you guys?
I don't have a voice for shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Not even my Vithrak darling.
Yeah, actually, I disabled shanties just in case copyright infringement might come across it. I mean, I haven't gotten anything for the background music, but them singing songs might be a different story. Oh yeah, this bar is popping.
Do you enjoy a coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword?
Hey you might be in the know.
Welcome to the Wild Mare, friend.
Jovian man the bar grins and motions you closer. His arms are corded with thick muscle and cross-hatched with scars.
Now, what can I do for you?
Oh! Okay.
You see anything you like? Let me know.
Do you have a spyglass? Backstage storage room. It costs 0. Okay. Private dance room. Lasts for 1 rest. Interesting. Recruit adventurers. Oh, wow. Look at all this. Well, they're all novices. So, I mean, what's the point? So what do you got in the store? Do you have a spyglass by chance? Wouldn't that just be too perfect? No, you don't have a spyglass. Okay, is there anybody in here of somewhat importance? Anybody has a real name?
Where in the blazes is that old man?
Hey, who's this? Who's this? John! A young woman lingers near the stage with a mug of ale clutched under tight in her hands. Though she knows no interest in the dancers, the bags beneath her eyes speak to many long nights spent drinking in the tavern. She looks lazy about the room until her gaze alights on you with interest. It must be my amazing hair.
Have you seen an old elf hanging around here lately? Dresses funny, probably drunker than an eel in a barrel of mead.
Bluff.
You have? Where?
Grins. Forgive me, I was having a laugh. He levels you with a steely glare and says nothing.
Listen, the guy I'm looking for owes me a lot of money. 5,000 coppers. You help me find him, and I'll give you 20%.
$1,000? Oh, yeah, okay. Sure. Deal.
I can't thank you enough. No one's been willing to so much as tell me the date until you came along.
You're drunk as hell.
The man I'm looking for, Oswald, was especially fond of one of the courtesans upstairs, Analis. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. She refuses to speak to me, snippy little cur.
I got a couple questions for you, First Lady.
What do you want to know?
Who are you?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. But hey, what the hell? I'm one of the countless minor nobles that litter the Deerwooden countryside. You know Admeth Hadret, hero of the War of Defiance? He's my great whatever.
Shrug.
My thoughts exactly.
Okay. This seems like this is going to be a very hard... Captain Rodara.
You say I cannot down the rest? Watch me, amico.
Okay. Only posed with nothing to show for it, she taps the tankard's base and furrows her brow. Her emptiness. Her companion shakes his head and focuses his attention elsewhere.
Madico, it is no wonder I thirst.
She wipes her mouth with the back of her hand. Her eyes widen and meet yours.
Ado, why do you stare?
Here, there's 12. Next grog is on me. Get her wasted, and we can ask her questions.
Grassima. Even in the oasis I am parched.
She pockets the coins and glances past you to the bar. You lost 12 copper.
If you grant wishes, there is a vacancy on my ship.
Fedora frown cracks to reveal a shy smile.
Yet another reminder that not every seaworthy vessel be crewed up to the standards of the sorcerer.
He shakes his head. What is this? The Living Lands. I don't have that. Ask me once again when I've recovered my soul. Seems kind of like a joke thing to say. Blinking, Fedora reaches under her shirt to clutch a small Andrite medallion.
Then may the Lady of Lament speed you along. The fun ran dry with the coin.
She manages a wan smile.
When the dancers see more than an empty purse, I will be a content Radora.
Okay. Man, just drawing nothing here. Granted, I haven't explored the entire place. Oh, it's busy up here. Sailor, commoner, Ymir, dock worker.
Wonder what this is.
See something you like?
That's a dude? As he turns to greet you, a coy smile tugging at his lips. He's a short for an elf, but no less graceful for lacking his height. His long face and dark eyes lend him a solemn air, but a hint of gloom is chased away by the wash of color in his cheeks.
Aloth, this is the last place I expected to see you.
Oh my god, he knows our homeboy.
So much since our time at Dragonhill.
Grin lights up Ymir's face. He fidgets with his hair, self-consciously smoothing down. Okay.
No, I still enjoy tile puzzles and deflecting personal questions. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Eager's gaze.
I could ask the same of you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I make my own hours, meet fascinating people, and the coin's nothing to sneer at. Better than stuffy old books and unflattering robes.
He casts his critical eye over Allah's outfit. He opens his mouth to speak besides the better of it. Introduce me to your handsome friend, Olaf.
This is Ymir, an old friend from my academy days.
Okay.
A pleasure to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see you again, Aloth. Anyway, I should get back to it. Be well.
Okay.
It was lovely seeing you.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps lovely is too strong a word. I meant pleasant. Perfectly agreeable.
Okay.
I can see where I may have confused the poor fellow in our academy days.
'Cause you had sex with him?
Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see, if you're interested.
How much for your time, bro?
Ah, the money-minded type. I've always found fiscal responsibility very attractive.
Oh, God.
My time will cost you 150 copper, friend.
He gives you a coy little smile and a raised eyebrow. Yeah, never mind. I'm alright.
Till later, then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. That was funny. I thought he was going to say something else. Okay, so. Bounty, quest, lost dues in good faith. Talk to Aeneas about Oswald. So, Aeneas is probably in here somewhere. She's a whore, so she's probably doing whorish things. Let's enter the room without asking. Anybody in here? I don't see anybody. There's something for me still. Give me this. Anything else? Okay. Anybody in here? You're... What? Who are you? We got the room closed now, Bubby. What you gonna do? Nothing? Okay. This must be our gal. Yes, it is. Oh, man. One mechanic too low. A young woman reclines on the cushions, a hookah hose held directly in one hand, eyes closed. She sings to herself. Her voice is soft and inviting. She doesn't move when she hears you approach, but slowly opens her eyes with a lazy smile.
Come. Lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilber.
You know somebody named Oswald?
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave.
You know, I'm gonna lie. Because that's what I can do. Bop, Oswald's run up a debt.
That explains quite a lot.
Yeah. My homeboy. Me and this guy, I can already tell you right now, me and this guy are going to be besties. All right? She chews on a knuckle, brow furrowed, decided whether she trusts you. Then she sighs heavily and gives you a sheepish smile.
Oswald has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original Eldadiran.
Okay, her eyes gain a distant, unfocused look, and a wistful smile spreads across her face.
He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since.
Give me it.
I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him. Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
Oh. That works. I was just going to freaking pick it, but whatever. I don't need that, but I am interested in this. I felt an unusual spring in my step. I cannot be sure. Fine weather, archipelago, or my great distance from Direwood. Goose and fox in, and the Blascoon fog in. That has gifted me a buoyancy of spirit, but I am grateful nonetheless. I have no sign of this girl. Helia be praised. God's willing, I have slipped her net at last. The shadows are strange here, seeming to move on their own accord. As I have passed from Queensberth to Pariki's Overlook this morning, I could have sworn I saw one turn to face me, then another. I fled the area as quickly as I could. As far as I could tell, I was not followed. I have many enemies, as any man of roguish, adventurous mien should, though none have cause to search for me here. I know these shadows must be but a trick of the mind, but still I am uneasy. The next entry is written in shaky, wild hand, clearly penned in great haste. Why would he write that in there? As I put me down to bed this evening, I heard a faint whispering beneath my window. I always leave it open to better catch the breeze. Thanks be to Helia for it, or I might have been none the wiser. However, when I went to investigate, no one was there. And yet I know I heard voices. I may be old, perhaps even paranoid, but I'm not crazy. I must leave this place with all haste. Gods protect me in my flight. On the next and final page of the journal, the symbol Wodaka, a broken crown, crawled deep in the ink. I'll take the journal. Okay. So, he was down in the southern parts. And my eyes spy something right here. Well, hello. I'll take both of those. Free belt. God bless that perception, I tell you. Alright, we'll pass this along to Mrs. Drunk Pants.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
Here's the journal. Count flips the always journal, then stops and looks up at you, eyes wide. Someone has hastily scrawled the broken symbol of Wodaka across the last page. Con mutters to herself. She traces the symbol with one of her finger found. You have lost time. Oswald's journal.
Oh, Oswald, you really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodikins? You damned old fool.
She shakes her head sadly and closes the journal with a snap.
Where could they have taken him?
Yeah, I mean, that's our thing.
Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay, bent over the bulwark, giving Andra a taste of my innards. I hate boats.
You and me both.
Damn, if only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd know. Wait a tick. When our ship neared Neketaka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Got real spooked when I asked.
Okay. We were there.
Go take a look then, and let me know what you find. With any luck, you'll catch the old goat there in one piece, and we'll both leave here with some weight in our purse.
If you told me a few years ago that I'd end up following you on another crazy errand, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
Gives me a dismissive mess with his pipe.
Not because I got anything against you, more that The trouble seems to come looking for you wherever you go. Yet, here we are again, probably on our way to die. Well, you already did, but me, I mean.
Okay. I couldn't go having all this fun by myself. Yeah. Couldn't go having all this fun by myself, man.
Oh, real nice of you to share. Someday I'll have to get you a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you know it, this time is shaping up to be crazier than the last one.
There's something accusatory behind Eater's eyes.
But I gotta say, I appreciate how you've handled things. Times like these, staying decent's not as easy as it sounds. Not that I don't got questions about your moral fiber, but you surprised me.
There's no point to any of this if I have to sacrifice my beliefs. It isn't always been easy. Thanks. Decent. What's on purpose? Wasn't on purpose.
Maybe it wasn't. Guess I'm just glad things have gone the way they have then. I've been meaning to ask, though. How is it you never seem to lose your way through all this? What is it tells you you're on the right path?
Believe and help people who need it. I'm truthful with myself and others, finding that things tend to work out. I think about the wrong path would be, then I do the opposite. I judge every situation on its own circumstance and leave feelings out of it. My confidence is illusion that I use to entice people into following me blindly. I have strong feelings about everything. I accept that even the wrong path is not a dead end. Okay. I like this one.
Well, that's quite a feat. You gotta tell me your secrets someday.
Sure. It sounds as if he's building up for months. His smile is tight-lipped, wistful.
When I was a boy, things were simpler. Aethys was more like a character we read about in church.
Easier to worship a god when their worst traits are swept under the rug.
Yeah, I guess it was. Well, most stories had him helping folks or making the world work as it should.
Pointing finger at a coaxing parent.
You pray to him. He might help you, too.
He lets his finger drop and smile fade.
There was no cost to it. No confusion about his will or followers taken into extremes. Following Aethys was right. Had no reason to question.
He pauses. It could be the light, but the creases around his eyes and mouth seem longer and deeper than your memory of them.
Do you think there's any way that following him could still be the right path? After all we've seen?
It's possible if the cause is just, right?
This better be some cause for all the damage he's done. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to get pressing.
You're too late for that, bub.
I think this was just a long way of saying I appreciate the way you've guided things. Makes me feel like I'm doing some good going with you.
He shakes his head with a look on his face that he just remembered a joke. Holy jeez, this adventure to find a pirate flag. My God, man. It might take a little time. But that's going to have to do it for us today, man. In the next episode, I'm gonna locate this pirate flag so we can get this quest on. Or we might do a little side quest. I don't really know quite yet. And I have yet to figure out what this 17. Focus 17 of 70. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what a lot of these things mean. Curse of Entropy. Okay. But until next time, everybody, you take it easy. And I'll see you around. Peace.